Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today, something a little bit different from Axios. Axios, I generally consider to be a dive watch company. They're loosely connected to Zellos, so the same owner owns both companies. I guess they're not that loosely connected. Axios, I started carrying well over a year ago. Flagship diver, flagship series, the Ironclad series. Very nice, well built, well executed watches, just like Zellos, I would say. But this time around, we've got the Pathfinder, which is more of a field watch. Has a dive aesthetic to it, certainly in the build and construction and the bracelet. But when you look at it, it's simply a field watch. Full Arabics, really cool. For me, finally got the battery replaced in this guy. It's my original. It's Accutron Space View, it's circa 1960. And then I haven't worn this in a while. Woo! It's the 116509. Nice and glittery. Sparkles very nice. Let's check out these cool new Pathfinders. We don't often start with lume, but I will today because the watch uses X1 grade lume on the Arabics and the hands, and it makes for such an awesome presentation when the lights go down, having the full Arabic dial, that I didn't want you to miss it in case you decide to bail out before the end of the video. So the Pathfinder is a retake or a remake, draws inspiration, if you will, from a 1940s field watch. That's where it claims its heritage. Ditto with the name and stuff, but like I'm not much into history. I'm much into the watches. I have three Pathfinders to show you: salmon dial, a crimson dial, and a slate gray dial. And they're all pretty much the same, obviously, except for the dial colors and the color of the hands. But I'm going to start with the salmon because I think it's pretty cool looking. I guess there's no blue. Right now, if there was a blue, I'd probably start with that. It's running on Seiko's NH35 movement, which hand winds and hacks. So I can unscrew the crown, right? You know that. Screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance. I can wind it. Two clicks out will change the time. One click out will change the date, but there is no date. I do feel mechanics rotating, though, underneath. I hear the click, 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 click. Maybe you can, too. So it's not a true no-date movement. The date's just been covered up. So it's, wait to hear the size. It's 40 millimeters, beautiful size. 12.3 thick to a flat anti-reflective inside coated sapphire crystal, 47 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. It does have a solid screw down case back with a lovely, not an etching, I guess embossing of Pegasus, the winged horse, and then there is some text around it, and how can man die better is what is written there. I'm not going to delve into the history of that. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me exactly what it means. Let's see. Solid link bracelet, sized with screws, of course. Kind of engineerish looking, what we would call an engineer, but I guess not as bulky. Very nice looking. 20 millimeter lug. It is solid end links and solid link, as I said, sized with screws, and it is a beautiful 6-position micro adjust clasp. Fully milled, everything. Nice, heavy-duty clasp, just like on, as I had said in the intro, they're usually a dive watch company, just like their dive watch clasp. The watch, with all the links, is 165 grams. So, in case you can't see it in the shots I'm giving you, the dials are sand textured. You see that in the salmon? Okay, and then we have applied numbers all around, polished hands, and then you saw the lume already. It's a vintage patinaed lume, not as dark as old radium lume, but it is grade X1, which means it glows super well. See the double dots at the 12, lines at the 3, 6, and 9. Just little characteristics that make it a little bit different all around, and did a nice job. Axios signed crown. Let's pull up. So this was salmon. This is, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the hands because the hands always get me when I'm looking at them. This is the crimson dial. So this one's kind of, I guess, ombre effect, if you will, or fume effect. Crimson, then fading to a much, much darker, deeper color at the outside. Polished hands as well. Crimson dial looks really nice. Again, something very different. Obviously, field watches traditionally, you wouldn't imagine a crimson dial, or a salmon dial for that matter. It still looks really nice. Looks the part. And beautiful size, as I said, 40 millimeters makes it super comfortable for a wide variety of wrists. And then, when the bracelet's crunched, the lugs do not stick out at all, thanks to negative end links. You can see that there. So it comes right in, and then 47 on the tip to tip is not tremendous at all. So this is the crimson dials, the salmon dial, the crimson dial. Oh, dimension price, they're all $329, which I think it's a decent price given that their divers are a good deal more. The divers are on a better movement, but I think it's a decent price for what you're getting. And then the slate gray dial, again with polished hands. It, I guess, is the most traditional in color, but it is slate gray, and it does have that sand texture as well. You can see a little bit of the detail on the chapter ring around the outside, the railroad track, how it's raised a little bit. It is a separate piece. That looks really nice. Super duper nice. Let's try on the salmon, because I have a hankering for some salmon right now. So here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. It fits absolutely wonderfully. I mean, really beautiful, beautiful size, beautiful case, beautiful way the bracelet can hug the wrist due to the negative end links. Tremendous bracelet. I mean, I'd have to take out a number of links, but it certainly has the adjustability in there. But this is gonna suit wrists that go up fairly big, but for smaller wrists alike, it fits rather well. And I'm going to finish it up there. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the new Axios Pathfinder. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, put them down below and I'll be sure to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.